When I started in this whole situation of sexual assault or rape, whatever you want to call it, it was a very strange feeling for me at first. Must remember, even if you had just looked at me, I actually come from a very staunch Muslim background, where we were not exposed, or we didn't do things like drinking and drugs and those kinds of things. So for me, when I walked in here, it was like, where do I come from, or where do they come from? Because I would find that clients of young adult teenagers, they were indulging in sex, they were indulging in alcohol, drug abuse, and for me it was a complete strange thing. So at first I had to deal with my prejudice and put my feelings and beliefs aside in order for me to effectively give them the care that they needed.
How do you deal with the trauma of yourself, of working in an environment where you're seeing a lot of rape cases?
For me, in the beginning, it was quite traumatic. I had to, and the only way I could deal with it was for me to actually sit down after each case or go home after a day and actually take a book and write them down. And what I did is I would put the scenario down, and I would look at what I've actually offered that client for the day, and I would look at what was my reaction towards that client or towards the story she has told me, and then actually come to a conclusion that maybe I should have acted this way to make it a little bit better, or maybe I should have offered her something different, or I should change my body language, or I should change my behavior or my expression. And that is the way I dealt with it. And also the mere fact that I had to accept the fact that we come from complete different backgrounds.